What's going on, Raiders Nation? Listen up. This is something you need to hear. Do not skip this video, because what's happening right now could completely change the direction of this franchise. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this until the end. Because this situation, it's bigger than people realize. And honestly, this might be the turning point no one saw coming. The Las Vegas Raiders might be quietly building one of the smartest long-term plans in the NFL. And it involves a shocking league-wide trend, short-term, high-value deals, and a name that's suddenly back in the spotlight. Kyler Murray. Yeah, this is where things get very interesting. But before we break everything down, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're just getting started, and your support truly means everything. Now let's get into what actually happened. Across the NFL, there's a growing conversation about quarterbacks and short-term deals. Specifically, 3-year contracts that give teams flexibility without long-term risk. And one name at the center of that discussion is Kyler Murray. The Arizona Cardinals quarterback has had flashes of brilliance, but injuries and inconsistency have raised serious questions about long-term commitment. And this is exactly where the Raiders come in. Instead of locking themselves into a massive, risky contract, the Raiders are reportedly exploring a smarter route, building flexibility while staying competitive. This means targeting players, especially quarterbacks, on shorter, high-value deals that protect the team's future. It's not just about who they sign, it's about how they build. To understand this, you have to look at what's been happening across the league. Teams that hand out massive long-term contracts often get stuck when things go wrong. Injuries, decline, or poor performance. We've seen it before, and it can set a franchise back for years. Kyler Murray is a perfect example of the risk-reward situation. At his best, he's dynamic, explosive, and game-changing. But at the same time, durability and consistency remain major concerns. So now, teams like the Raiders are asking a different question. Why commit long-term when you can stay flexible and adapt? And that mindset is starting to gain serious traction in the NFL. This is bigger than just one player or one contract. For the Raiders, this could define their entire strategy moving forward. It means more control, more flexibility, and less risk. For fans, it shows that the team is thinking smarter, not just chasing big names, but building something sustainable. And for the league, this could signal a shift in how teams approach quarterback contracts. If this works, don't be surprised if more teams follow this exact blueprint. So what happens next? There are a few possible scenarios. The Raiders could target a quarterback like Kyler Murray on a shorter-term deal. Low risk, high reward. Or they could apply this strategy to multiple positions, building a deeper, more balanced roster. But here's the real key: flexibility. If something doesn't work, they can pivot quickly. If it does, they're in a perfect position to extend and build around success. It's a calculated approach, and it could pay off in a big way. At the end of the day, this isn't just another off-season story. This could define the future of the Las Vegas Raiders franchise.